Hi guys, so in this video, I will talk about the Barrage Artillerist position after recent balance patch in KR. So, because of comment, first balance patch, it happened that wheelchair now become 5 seconds and give damage reduction. And in recent patch, BERT get 2.4% damage nerf. So, I will talk about BERT's position after this patch. For one sentence summarize. Now, BERT is protector of tier A in tier S2B. So, class 2 is better than B is A tier. Class 2 is lower than B tier. So, maybe if A tier is tier 1 and if B tier is tier 2, I think Barrage Artillerist is now tier 1.5, like that. This little is between of them. Not very stronger than B tier, but not very weaker than A tier. So its position is like that. This is one sentence summary. So let's talk about more deeply. So in KR, there are many contents. And end content is comment. Echidna and Barutus will become, but sometimes are limited until released. So comment gate Rainfall and other lakes like comment P12, Ivory Tower, Aka. What is this two type of dungeon differences in common G3 and 4? Very good for entropy. A Bagote killer. And other lays are very bad to entropy. Like some Bagote killer and head killer. This is the difference of nowadays. So until now, I play the Lostark almost 3 years now. I saw many balance patch. And what I noticed is Smartgate make balance based on most of people's control. It means like that. If there is League of Legends, oh, this is other games, but I will talk about it. There is Challenger, Pro Gamer, Challenger, and Master, Dia, Emerald, Platinum, and Gold, Silver, Bronze, Iron. Lostark, League of Legends, normally make balance patch based on this data 30%, this data 20%, this data 20%, and Dia, Emerald, Platinum, some of them is 20%, and this Iron, Gold, Silver, Bronze, maybe some of them is 20%. And population. This pro gamer is maybe 1% of world player, and less than 1%. And this challenger also less than 2% of world player, and this master also be the very less than maybe 5% of world play. So League of Legends case 70% of data which make the balance patch is come to less than 5% player. But Lostark PvE game. If there are some player who is good, best pro game best player, like so the Snow Powder, and some good player. I think I'm just good player like me. just 9. Fast clear of new dungeon. And mid player, just let's clear the new dungeon before next dungeon is released. Or like other. So in common case, common top 10. And good player, maybe clear Eclipse in October. I mean before full graduate of the Transcendence. The mid player is clear Eclipse after full Transcendence. And little bad player and bad player. If like that, this in Lostark, this best player and good player will be almost 25% of game. This best player and good player, and mid player will be the maybe 40%, and other little bad and bad player will be the 35% of game. And because it is PvE game and they will make balance patch satisfy many people. So they make the balance patch based on this data, not this data. This 25% of player, but good users, and 75% of player, but not that greedy for damage or MVP. So they always make balance patch based on that 75% of player. Oh, and this is just my thinking. So, if there is class who have very low damage at ground, but have high damage yelling, like it means control is very hard. Like burst blade, death blade. That burst at RE. And who have mid damage ground, but have maybe if is damage is 8 to 10, it is the like 5 to 7. A little lower damage selling. This case is BERT now. Have done big control ability like B Artillerist. Always this class. The second case always got nerf. And first case is Ali display got test or got only a little buff. And in this balance patch, you guys should that burst display whose DPS is more than 60 million, got 1.7% nerf, and B Artillerist, whose DPS is just 40 million, got 2.4% nerf. Then, why B RT become like this? In my thinking, I think there is 3 pace of BRT. First pace, this is the open of Lostark in global server. That's 20-second duration of identity. In this season, the Artillerist very hard class to play, and this class is only class with Arcana that damage difference in DPS checking is very big gap between players. So it means need very high control and high thinking and should know the dungeon well. If A player make DPS check and if result is 20 million in that case, but if B player make DPS check with same character. It is just 50 million, like that, very big difference. And BE Artillerist and Arcana is the only class this case is acceptable because their control is very difficult. But second phase is happen. Identity is become like now the two identity, firepower and barrage power identity. And then wheelchair become just 8 seconds. In this season, there is no hard to control, hard to thinking, like that 20-second identity. It means risk is become down, so we lose some damage ability, but also get many convenience. Why? In your the 20-second duration is very very bad for a player to game, because it is just game and it is just fortune. 20-second control is based on fortune, almost 70%. So many people is happy, and that 8-second wheelchair is also very risky. We have high damage option also, but third phase with comment that 8-second wheelchair can't give damage to comment by structural problem and class rejection is happening. So they decide to give 5 wheelchair damage time, just 5 seconds, only for comment. Yes, it is good patch. It is good patch, and also some damage nerfing. Damage nerfing both happen because one cycle is become shorter than before. It is good patch. Also, because of that gauge problem, they also gave gauge incoming reduction and incoming damage reduction options. And then, is there any risk to be artillerist? Except the homing needs 3 seconds to hit. Many other classes also have this like risk. No, there is no reason that BE should be strong. So in my thinking, based on this concept, while other class will get buff, BE Artillerist should be happy. So maybe big balance patch is happened at summer in KR with Third Awakening, and we need to wait 7 months until then, and the artillerist tear down his promises thing until then. Then why it is happen? So then, what is the main BE artillerist users' opinion? Let's delete that treat light difference by Barrage mode vs normal mode skills. In Barrage enhanced mode engraving, it gives 40% sprint rate to only Barrage skills, and because of that crit light difference, 1 gem damage efficiency is very good. Very strong class in sub character eye level. So hard to buff because of that lower late case. So in here it is weak in common G3 and 4, but because of normal mode common or ivory tower in KR, because in KR many subs are in this normal common or ivory tower, hard to buff. So what we want is delete crit late difference, and in rear recent balance patch, our barrage vs normal damage percent become 7 vs 37 70% vs 30 plus percent into 65% vs 35%. Same direction with what Smartgate wants. So for 10 level gem, important is become increase. So it means 1 gem damage efficiency is become increase, and deleting crit rate difference means now we should use the triple like LA, not this electric, not and give flame. For me, not crit rate, give weakness point. Like that selection is possible. So normal skills importance is increased. Then risky of B artillerist play is increased. We can get more damage potential. So summary, because of recent virtual patch, B become non-risky class. Our future is just going tier down as while other above. So, and this patch direction is happen because of 1 gem damage efficiency, and it is happened by crit rate difference of Barrage vs normal class. So let's delete that crit difference and 1 decrease the efficiency of 1 gem. So now main RT users can get more higher damage and more risky play, get some damage ability. So thanks for watching.